another episode of the Transfer Exchange. And Arsenal have made their first signing. Yes, they have. And you may be thinking, who have they signed? I haven't heard it. There's been no world record-breaking fee at the Emirates or announced at the Emirates. And that is 19-year-old Norwegian winger George Lewis. The winger was initially on loan with Arsenal for 7 days.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
But it got extended to 2 weeks, and since then, he's obviously impressed Mikel Arteta because they're in advanced talks for a contract. Now, some of the cynics will be saying,
shows where we're at. It shows where we're at. Free transfer. Winger? Do we even need a winger? We've got Saka, we've got Pepe. What more do we need?
Well, Mikel Arteta has identified the lack of creativity and flair in our team and has decided to add a little bit to that. So what this says is George Lewis is a bit flary. He's a bit of a Bobby Dazzler. Huh? You could say. All I do know is at 19 years of age, we can't really judge until we see him. So, George Lewis, welcome to Arsenal and good luck. Because with some of our fans, you're going to need it. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. We're all nice. But seriously, on a serious note, when you join Arsenal, you're a family. So ignore some of the he's a free or whatever. Welcome to Arsenal, George Lewis. Now, next up, this is an interesting one. Santi Cazorla would welcome the opportunity to become a coach at Arsenal. There's something inside me that thinks to myself, a little bit of Santi magic sprinkled on top of Arsenal could do us no harm. So, Mikel Arteta, make it happen. Because I think everyone wants Santi Cazorla to come back to Arsenal in whatever form. In fact, I would even go as far as to say I would have Santi Cazorla back as a central midfield player in our team right now. Because we lack spark, a flair, a je ne sais quoi. We lack anything apart from A to B. Linear. Very boxy and boring when it comes to our central midfield. But a little bit of magic could help that. So hopefully we see Santi Cazorla in an Arsenal training tracksuit and maybe as a player coach so he can dabble a bit and teach the young bucks some new tricks from an old dog. Next up, story that ties in with the Santi Cazorla story that I just said. We're being linked with Nigerian winger, rapid, pacey, blitz, fast, Samuel Chukwueze. The Villarreal speedster has been linked with a move to Arsenal, probably purely for the fact that Santi Cazorla says that we should buy him. Now, if Santi Cazorla says we should buy him and he wants to become a coach at Arsenal, the two could actually collide and have a word in Arteta's ear and make things happen. Watching Samuel Chukwueze, you see what he's got. He's pacey, he's got flair, and he's so direct. He's one of them guys that you just want to give the ball to. You want the players to give him the ball because you know he's not afraid to run at defenders, get behind the lines, get in between the lines and cause trouble, stretch defences, and that's kind of what we need. Will he be there to take Saka's place? No, he'd be there as competition. He'd be there as competition for Saka and for Pepe, and that's what we need. We can't sit there and think that having Saka in our team and having Pepe is enough. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need anything else. We're done. No. They're going to be our wingers for the whole season. What about form? For the whole season. Injuries. Reece Nelson. I mean, we need more competition. We need competition for the players we've got there. And we need competition so that it raises the level of the players we've also got as well. And that's the point in competition. So, it would be a good signing, but it won't come cheap. Especially as Santi Cazorla says, he's tipped the winger to be one of the best players of his generation. Now that's some reference coming from an absolute baller in Santi Cazorla. Coming from an absolute baller in Santi Cazorla. I'm wasted. I'm definitely wasted on this show. Now, the 20-year-old winger has made 30 appearances, scoring 4 goals and getting 4 assists in between the A team and the B team. Now, it's his first full season in the Spanish La Liga, and that's not bad for a guy who's just adjusting to the level of one of the top leagues in Europe. Now, You know what line's coming next. Do I think this will happen? I don't know. The sources only really come from the fact that Santi Cazorla said he's going to be a good talent and we should buy him. So there's no real link. But we know that Mikel Arteta is looking for a bit of flair in the team. He's looking for a bit more pace in the team, and he's looking for a bit more of an attack. Not just from up front, he's looking for it from midfield. So it's an option. Again, I wouldn't get too invested in this because you don't know. Wait until there's something a bit more stronger. Wait until there's actually a source, a bid. But right now, it seems a bit loose. But watch this space. Samuel Chukwueze wouldn't be a bad signing. Next. Now, last up, Arsenal are involved in another cheap, cut price transfer. And you can't be blaming them because you don't know how these current climates, this current time, clubs are going to have to deal with it. So the fact that we're after free transfers, young players, some cut price players, it shows a bit of business sense before we actually know what's going to happen after the pandemic. So don't be alarmed that we're currently buying players for free or at next to nothing. Because this one is meant to be decent. 19-year-old under 18s German international Angelo Stiller. How is he an under 18 German international at 19? But anyway, Stiller has been a standout performer in the Bayern Munich reserves this season, registering 3 goals and 10 assists from defensive midfield. He's done so well in pre-season that he was called up to the squad to go on tour with Bayern Munich and actually played against Arsenal in California for 45 minutes in the friendly. He must have impressed then, because since then Arsenal have kept tabs on him and they're looking to make a bid for him in the summer. This shows very much the direction that Arsenal are going for. As I've said before, I feel like they're going for young players to build for longevity, and they're going for some seasoned, experienced players on the cheap. Have I found out about Stiller? Not yet, but I will do. We're currently speaking to a few experts about this guy and a few other players from Germany, so watch this space, because we're getting a Bundesliga expert in on next week's show, where you can ask him any questions, and of course, we're going to ask him about Angelo Stiller. Make sure you subscribe to Sunny Arsenal TV.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Press the like button. We got more videos coming out. We've got the show on Sunday. And of course, subscribe to my channel, KS1 TV. If you haven't seen the dispute, go and check it out. And of course, next week's dispute, where we're going to be disputing who are the best free transfers. Not free transfers in this summer. Stay safe, wash your hands, and peace out.